All right, Cancer, how you guys doing? This is Cosmic Boogeyman coming at you with a timeline read. So one of the things I am been guided to do is to try this new, well, I shouldn't call it new because it's something I do for myself. It's just a Celtic cross. But I'm just going to try a Celtic cross for this read. Let's see how it works. I have a feeling I'm going to get some deep information from this, but I usually do this for myself when I need to really read for myself or I need information. And I'm going to read the Aquarius next. So I had a really great dreams last night. It's like deep stuff, like Freemason kind of dreams. Anyway, Cancer. So I'm going to pull for you. I'm going to pull your current situation. I'll read an initial read, and I'll dig a little bit more. I got my secondary deck to just do some confirmation here, but I got my double tarot deck, and it's still a timeline read. I'm just going to do something a little different, kind of tap a little bit more, just use different tools to see what's going on in your influence. Because the present situation, the present way you see yourself, even the present position, it's you. Maybe there's a lot of anxiety, worry. Maybe you're kind of worrying about something, focusing too much on one thing. But financially, there's new opportunities coming. I can tell you that there's definitely financial opportunities coming, and you have the intelligence, you have the knowledge, you just haven't completed something. You're almost at a completion. That's important to understand. The completion is actually coming in. You have this completion heading in. You have this full completion cycle coming through, and that's important for you to understand. The 9 is carrying a lot of burdens, but this isn't your burdens to carry. What is blocking you? What is not your influence? A new opportunity, new messages, new pentacle to plant. Like I said, we're talking about the pentacles. I knew there was something. I could feel it. I could actually just feel the energy. But this pentacle being planted, this is new money, new investments, new energy, new manifestations. And the recent past, we're going to take a look and see what popped. Justice. Justice came in. Maybe this is in the last 11 months. Even, but I'm seeing 11. So, or 11 pops up, something to that effect. But you're seeing 11. The timeline thing is not about message. Messages don't work on time. Whatever this is, messages don't work on time. They don't work on that effect. But we'll even look a little bit more into this Justice card. We'll look a little bit more into the 9 of Swords. This is just our initial read. Devil, Capricorn energy on your mind. Capricorn energy, Capricorn energy. So I feel like you have this energy, this maybe envious or focused energy, or even jealous or hyper-focused energy, or kind of connecting to something devious or intimate. It's almost like sexually driven. There might be someone sexual or sexually on your mind. That's a possibility. Not a bad thing, but the messages have driven you to that direction. Past life. When we're looking at this, we're looking at recent influences. Past life messages have affected you. Past life messages have definitely made a past life influence. This is passion here. Past life messages have definitely, it's almost like you're testing the waters, is what I get. I feel like here we go. We're going into oh yeah, look at this. We're going into the future influences. We're talking about fast moving action, fast talker. And then we're talking about another page. I knew I could feel it. Look at third page. Page of Swords comes in. That's intelligence, knowledge. Something comes in. There's something that's unclear, but it's still there. There's a foot in the door, something in. So, Cancer, we're going to take a look at this a little bit more, but this fast-moving action, somebody's taking action towards you, or there's action coming towards you, bringing their sword to 10 to complete something. You just have to make a decision. That's what I keep getting. I get, like, you have to make a decision. Decision's going to be made. We're talking about the 10s. We're talking about that swords, those initial swords. All right, let's just take a look here. It crumbs off my mat here. All right, my pure silk. Breadcrumbing or messages, giving and receiving, or there's not so much giving and receiving as much as you would like. There's something kind of stopped, or this is how others see you, not giving and not receiving, or there's some kind of like holdback. There's a connection there somewhere along the line. We'll get more into this in a second. But when we're looking at this, you have to look at it like how the outside world sees you, or how the connection is being tested. Hopes and dreams for you, Cancer. Hopes and dreams, passion. You want some passion to come in, but we kind of already picked up on that energy, did we not? We picked up on that energy very well, very, very well. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, and what's the final outcome for you on this? What's the final outcome for you, Cancer? And we haven't gotten to the detail. Look at this. The final outcome is your recent influence. Whatever your recent influence is, whatever that recent makes your heart sing. your heart spark. That recent influence has definitely played a big part, a big role in your life that has affected you in ways that you are unfamiliar with. We're going to look at this right now. We're going to dig more into this. Like, so we have the Nine of Swords sitting in that situation with it, where you're kind of, where, like I said, where you're seeing yourself, where you're seeing your present situation, your strength, the new life's coming in. Maybe you have a result of suffering. Something is popping. Something's coming in. You're like, finally. That's a big if. But what's going to happen? You raise up, you grow, you become powerful. You understand this energy. When we're talking about these recent influences, which matches our final outcome, what else comes here? What else is going to happen here? Where do we get this? We're talking about you arriving with news, or news comes in, or there's a beneficial change that comes into your effect. Something comes in with, it's going to move forward, powerfully forward. It's in relation to the change that you're making. I'm sure you're curious about the devil, but let's move on. Let's see what we can see here, because I'm very curious about the devil. I'm curious about justice, but justice in the past. But this makes sense with that Nine of Swords in there. But the justice in the past, what has justice done for you in the past, in the recent past, right? When we're talking about that past influence, maybe you're just settling your confused life. You're just getting things in order. You're balancing your mind. You're helping bring things into order. And I think that's what it is. Maybe it's you're not resentful. You're not frustrated. There's no inability to adjust. You're basically, you are the fluid one. You're the one who can connect. You're the one who makes the difference in the relationship. You're the one who makes that positivity flow. Your possible goal, your destiny here, this devil that I was curious about, it's courage. It's courage. You have courage to enable your escape from a dangerous or damaging situation. Even I see this, I connect to this, I feel this. This damaging situation is being connected to this new influence, or this focus on yours, which is that messages. Just this possible getting out of something helps understand it. What do you think here, Cancer? Is this you? You feeling it? Because we're going to jump down to this Page of Wands. I'm curious to see what this Page of Wands is going to represent, especially for you, and this Knight of Swords. More so the Knight of Swords, because this Knight of Swords, where it's sitting, is that Knight has to represent something important coming in, because when this Knight is making its move, we're seeing this future influence, and it could be coming back or coming to affect you or protect you. But it's encouragement. It's help. It's giving a friend. It's somebody helping in a career move, jumping forward, making a brand new move, protecting you, guiding you. Versus this Page, this Wand, when we're talking about this in the recent influences, the Page of Wands, I was saying, is I just lose my train of thought here for a second. The Page of Wands, when we have it in this position, we have in that recent influences, that here, that's going to pop, and it's going to tell you, because it's in that reverse position, plans may be impractical and must be reassessed. Like, you really have to kind of like, you really have to look at your plan. You have to look at you have to reassess what you're doing, because you see everything, but you understand underneath it all, something is not practical. You see it. That's where the troubling part is. It's a desire you want it, it makes sense. And maybe that's why this other Page is sitting out there in the future saying, okay, when I reassess my plan, how can I make this go forward? What is your desire here in the future? Because that sword, that Page of Sword, which I call it Curiosity Kid, but it's a difficult waiting period. And it's teaching you patience, teaching you tolerance, teaching you empathy, teaching you that resiliency to kind of grow and build. And that brings you into your negative feelings. And we all have this. We all have this negative situation, and you're just carrying these Two of Swords around saying what? It's a deadlock. You're sitting there, you're not sure what to do, you're locked in, and you can't make a decision. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you build? What are you going to do? Do you disconnect? Do you find somebody new that matches your energy? The moon sign is using your intuition. You're connecting to it, and that's where it's going to lead into this next stage, the family and friends. Those play an influence. They always do. They always do. And that's why I love doing this read for myself, Cancer. When I do this for myself, I do it in private, but you get my first showing of this. I'm just curious to see what you guys think. If you guys like this in comments, let me know. How is it feeling? How's it resonating versus my regular timeline reads? But I do this for myself personally. I do this quietly. meditated. But I am alone. I am doing this. I'm just sharing this energy with you. I was guided in a dream to do this, just so you know. That's what makes this really cool. So I want to share this energy with you because this is my best intuition, and I want to give it to you guys. I want to let you guys understand how I share this intuition. So when family and friends look at this relationship, they look at this, they maybe have envy. They maybe have envy from this is distress. Maybe they're unhappy and they're looking at your situation. That's what this is. That's what that giving and receiving is, or the lack of friendship, the lack of someone messaging you, or someone messaging you, or someone not messaging you. Not this person. It could be somebody from the outside. Like I said, this person's already in your energy. They're actually inside your energy, if that makes sense. When we're taking a look at that Ace of Wands is passion, creativity, new starts. But it's your hopes and dreams, right? I love that. I love the energy there because that's a powerful, great, amazing, like, it's like succulent energy. It creates a vortex in and of itself, because think about swirling with a stick in the water, right? Just keeping it going. That allows you to do that with air, with energy. It works anywhere. We just use water as our substance to show what it does. The universe says you have hopes. You just have to put them into reality. You have to physically put them into reality, but you have to speak what you want and then live what you want. And you're very good at doing this. I see this because you're getting your recent influences that match your outcomes. So you know how to do that. Something's taught you how to do this, and you're very, very good at it. So you have that strength, you have the initiative, and you have a vision. You're ensuring your own future success, but you're traveling alone on your journey, but while meeting other people. You have visitors. But this journey is your journey, and it's your journey alone. You have to understand that this journey is about you. Because when this page makes their final outcome and they sit there and they reach that destination, you have the passion, you have that like desire. But we're talking about that deeper connection, right? So in this situation where the hopes and dreams are, and we're talking about that, we're talking about maybe it's an unrealized ambition. Maybe you're saying, I could do more, but you're realizing there's a new awareness on top of this because the spirituality connects to you and your life changes, your goals change. There's a spirituality like this, it infuses a new start to you. It's almost like a jump start to a dead battery is how I'm feeling. You can see how the wand is actually connecting up here. All right, let's get that final outcome. And I haven't done the confirmations yet, which is awesome. So this is why I love doing this for myself, because I can sit there and really get into like the deep direction of my life and where I should head. And I really find this to be fascinating. I hope you do too. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. Let me know if this is resonating with you, because that page, once it hits that final outcome, it sits there and it's there and it meets the resolution, as I would call it. They're planting that pinnacle. They're getting news coming in that's creating a brighter future. That news that they've been waiting for, been working on, and been patient, holding back from, and kind of people have been envious about. That news actually creates a brighter future, a better future, a powerful future. It creates this amazing opportunity. So we're gonna get some look here, get some deep understanding, and I'm gonna pull here at the end. I'm gonna pull one Cosmic Insight Oracle card for you, just to see what the outcome is, what the universe gives you a message. I would do this for friends. I just read just from me to them, just a straight out reading. Let's see if I can straighten out my cards just a little bit for you, Cancer. All right, let's get some confirmations on this, shall we? Let's get a little bit of a confirmation on the reading. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pull. Let's see. Whoa, easy. So I'm basically gonna just pull some confirmation cards. I find it a little bit difficult to pull right on top of these, but I'll see what I can do. So for us on camera, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to see if I can actually do this. This is what I've been thinking of. I'm going to try to replace these cards essentially with these secondary cards, and that's going to give us confirmation. Just give you a secondary reading going into the future, just saying, hey, and by the way. That's what this actually will do with the secondary deck. But when you get a shiny card, it's giving you like an exclamation point, an asterisk saying, hey, by the way, also keep in mind. All right. So let's get some confirmations going, and then I'll finalize with this Cosmic Insight Oracle card. All right. Emperor energy. stable energy. Maybe that you lost Emperor energy, or there's an Emperor energy coming in, or there's an incoming Emperor energy. You can see how it's connected to this Page of Pentacles. We'll move this Page of Pentacles for just one moment, just so I can place another card down. Three of Cups. Three of Cups celebrations, or hidden celebrations, or celebrations at a remote kind of quiet location. Three people working together, same outcome. Having to walk away or leave something behind, or walk away from something that you would consider abundance, collegiate, possible. I don't even know if this is like studying something, but this could be going deeper into yourself, because we're talking, when we see this here, I'm curious to see what this means, but that your possible goal or destiny could be just walking away from something. Very interesting. Your happiness, your recent influences have been so happy, being happy. Page of Pentacles. Recent influences are manifesting, creating. Influences. Look at this. Intuition. Moving on to bigger and better. Coming on to the future. Making a decision. Decision becomes clearer. Envious people add stress to you. Work on making money is what it seems like. And what was the outcome? In the future, holding back. All right, let's get some deep readings here. Now let's read the secondary deck here for you just really quick and get some ideas of what's happening. So first card out we got here was that Three of Cups. Three of Cups would tell us, like I said, it's about celebrations, but in the reverse situation, the reverse order, what we pick up on is it's really about healing wounds. It's righting the wrongs. The universe is saying you're celebrating, you're enjoying, you're becoming who you are because you're righting those wrongs. And then we'll jump right up because we have those cups. We have cups. We have actually the best version of this is the 7. The 8. The 8 of Cups above this. And that's actually just giving us the idea that you have to move ahead, move forward. So when you're talking about the possible goal or destiny, you're saying, well, I got to move beyond 3 to get to 8, which is infinity. You're being careful that others don't take advantage of your generous nature. You're being careful that people aren't using you. Being careful that people aren't going to take advantage of who you are. This recent influence is this messenger and manifestations. So we're talking about this immediate influence and talking about manifesting. How does this play a part in your life? How does this play a part in your existence currently, growing forward in the next few months, even? I feel as though you're connecting to somebody, or this is even your energy. Like I said, it's more like you have the control of your energy. That's important for you to understand. It's not like someone's taking advantage of you, if that makes sense. You're taking advantage of your own energy because you have a sudden beneficial change. Your career, there's a new direction in your life even. Something changes drastically. Or you have this breakthrough. It could even be consciousness. It could be something amazing. Because you see the connection to that 9 of Pentacles under here. That's like a wish card. So we're talking big money here. We're talking strong money. We're talking good money. That's a recent influence. Something popped here. Something big started to happen in the recent influence. So security is built. You're starting to build this up. You're seeing it. You're starting to shine through. You're realizing this is a solid foundation or something bigger. The Emperor card, I'm really curious because that's a past influence. And when the Emperor card comes in reverse, it could mean a bunch of different things, but it plays a different role. And I look at the cards in relation. This is very important for you to understand. In relation to how they sit next to these other cards, it does change. It will change every time, just so you know. But the Emperor here, it's if you have it in reverse here, you realize, hey, I was too strict. I need to try to control everything. I don't need to do that. Maybe in the recent past you released that. This could be for the Emperor. You said, hey, I had needless kind of like intervention, bitching where I shouldn't, complaining where I didn't. It doesn't matter. You realize, I just want to be happy. Happiness is there. You walked away from the complaining to find yourself going into something more deep, passionate. What do you want? You want passion. You want to feel connected. You want to feel desired, attractive. Then go to that. That's what you want, then go to that. That's what you need, go to that. The High Priestess in the future is your intuition saying, follow the path. Follow the path of least resistance. That's all you got to do. And you're like, that's it. And your universe is pushing you that direction. You're self-motivated. You have self-discipline. It's going to bring you rewards. And we have this happen, and you're racing towards you. Okay, I'll do that. But this here is very interesting because we have a lot of sword energy, a lot of intelligence. You don't move without knowing, just so you know. And that's why I'm very impressed by you. I'm very, very impressed with you. So the 6s here is like June. It always tells me June, but it doesn't. It could tell more than that because we can say moving on, June, deep energy, deep connection. But that swords it's deeper because when it pops in this current state, that's your future influences. And we're talking about what's going to happen. You're saying, hey, I need peace of mind. I'm moving on. I've been worrying, anxiety. Maybe I can't sleep at night. I may be having issues. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. That's what I care about. My intuition's getting me to that better place. That's okay. The universe's agreement. That's what this whole outcome is about. If you agree, thumbs up. Let me know. And when we're talking about this, remember we're talking about your negative feelings? It's not a negative feeling. It's not negative in the respect that you see it as negative. Maybe there's too many choices, or you see there's too many choices. Whatever that means. But the 7 is, how do I say this? 7's heaven. It's all about divine choice, divine possibility. Really, there's one that sticks out, and I think there's a worry maybe because, like I said, there's a negative feeling. The beginning of a cycle change will eventually improve some income, even because I can see the money improve your outlook. But we're talking about those friends, right? We're talking about those friends and how they saw it. This is what I'm saying. Your life gets better and better and better because that's the goal. That's been the goal. This is not by mistake. This is not a lucky thing. This is by design. You're heading in a good place here because you're reuniting with a loved one or a family member at a distance. You're going to start connecting to people. You're heading out with your burdens. You're going to go back and see somebody from a distance here. That's what's amazing. I love this. And that's why this money is important, because this passion leads you to money. It's the same thing here. See? The passion leads you to cups, the deepness to abundance. And now we're leading into this money situation. Money just starts to flow in the more you connect to yourself, the more you connect to your energy. So here's that 7 that I kept thinking about, and I couldn't understand why I kept feeling 7s, but 7 pentacles, that's why. And you'll see why here in a second, because this is your goal. Or this is your hope or dream even. But the 7s are important to you for some reason. There's a 7 in here that's important because the 7 makes a big difference. Because a major decision is going to happen here when you're looking at this. You're looking at committing to something. You're looking at growing something. You have an uplift in finances. Something happens, bang, you're popped, and then this happens quickly. You have a sudden growth. And you're like, whoa. And it almost spooks you into like stopping. Because you can see how the wands and stuff are starting to accumulate here. But your reality is you have to look at it like this. You're letting go of 1 less wand. You're at 9 now. Your outcome is you let go of 1 wand to move on. That's the thing. So the outcome is not looking at like you have 9 wands. Look at it like you no longer have 10. So the universe wants you to understand it's not going to get immediately easy for you. That's not how it works. We're trying to grow our energy. All right, so it has to be done through victory, through strength, and integrity. You have to keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. All right, let's do this. Let's pull 1 cosmic card for you here, okay? Boom, boom, boom. What do we got? Spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So someone's watching you. That's what the universe, it's just a universal message. I gotta pull 1 more. I'm so curious, Cancer. I am so curious. Sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. That could be part of it. That's all. Maybe it's the same sex kind of situation. That's it. And they're just kind of interested. All right. I hope this helps. If you agreed with this, if this worked for you, please let me know. And if you could, like, subscribe, share the channel. We're growing it fast. I hope you guys enjoyed my personal read. I like sharing this with you. I like sharing this idea with you of doing this. It's the same amount of cards, works out the same way. I just do this. This is my Celtic cross. I'm just going to give it to you guys. If you guys like this, you want to see me do this, do more of this, then let me know. I don't mind doing it this way either. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you soon. You guys be safe. Peace.